You think Japan is expensive, right? Tokyo, neon lights, crowded trains, tiny apartments that cost a fortune. A place where even a small room can cost more than an entire house in other countries. But what if I told you that this same country is quietly hiding something completely different? A side of Japan that most people never see, because outside the big cities, far from the lights and the crowds, there are places where houses are being sold for less than an iPhone. Not apartments, not ruins in the middle of nowhere. Real houses, with doors, with rooms, with history. And no, this isn't a scam. These homes actually exist. Some of them were abandoned decades ago. Others were left behind more recently. And some still look like their owners just stepped out and never came back. But here's the part nobody tells you. There's always a reason why they're so cheap. And once you understand that reason, these houses start to feel very different. This is the hidden side of Japan, the one you won't find in travel guides. Let's start. Number 10. In Tokushima, you can find houses for under $10,000. At first, that sounds impossible. A full house, for the price of a smartphone. But this is where you start to understand what's really happening. Japan is dealing with something called the Akiya crisis. Across the country, millions of homes have been abandoned, not because nobody wants them, but because there's no one left to live in them. Many of these houses belong to elderly people. When they passed away, there was no one to inherit the property. No children, no family willing to move there. So the house stays, locked, silent, slowly deteriorating over time. Some owners try to sell them, even at extremely low prices, because keeping the property actually costs money, taxes, maintenance, repairs. So for them, selling it cheap is better than keeping it. And that's how you end up with houses under $10,000. But even then, most people still don't want them. Number 9. In rural areas of Nagano, you can find homes selling for under $8,000, surrounded by mountains, forests, and silence. At first glance, it looks peaceful, almost perfect. But the reality is a little different. These villages are shrinking, year after year. Younger generations are leaving, moving to cities like Tokyo, Osaka, Yokohama, chasing jobs, opportunities, a different life, and they don't come back. What's left behind are aging communities. Places where most residents are over 60, sometimes over 70. Shops begin to close, schools shut down. Public services slowly disappear. Until one day, there's almost nothing left. So yes, the house is cheap, but you're not just buying a property, you're buying isolation, you're buying distance from everything. And for most people, that price is much higher than it seems. These homes might be cheap, but they tell a story of change, of loss, of a Japan most people never see. And the question is, would you actually live in one of these places, or are they cheap for a reason? Number 8. In Wakayama, some properties are listed for as low as $5,000. At that price, it almost sounds unreal, but once you take a closer look, the reality starts to show. Many of these homes haven't been touched in decades. Doors barely close anymore. Wood is rotting. Roofs are starting to collapse. And inside, you'll often find layers of dust covering everything. Old furniture still in place. Kitchen utensils left behind. Even personal items. Frozen in time. It's not just a house. It's a life that was suddenly paused. And over the years, slowly forgotten. Buying it is cheap, but restoring it? That's where things get complicated. Repairs in rural Japan can be expensive. Materials, labor, transportation. Everything adds up quickly. So while the entry price is low, the real cost comes later. And that's exactly why many of these houses stay unsold. Number 7. In Hokkaido, you can find homes for under $15,000. More space, better structure, sometimes even land included. It almost feels like a great deal, until you experience winter. Hokkaido is one of the coldest regions in Japan. Temperatures can drop below -10 degrees Celsius. Snow doesn't just fall, it accumulates. For weeks, sometimes months. Entire roads become difficult to access. Daily life slows down. Heating becomes essential and expensive. And if the house is old, insulation might not be enough. So what looks like a peaceful, spacious home can quickly turn into a survival challenge. That's why prices stay low, because not everyone is willing to live that reality. Number 6. In parts of Hiroshima's countryside, some houses are being given away for free. No purchase price, no mortgage, nothing. At first, it sounds like an opportunity you can't ignore. But there's a condition. You actually have to move there. Not temporarily, not as an investment. You have to live in the community, because these towns are trying to survive. Population is declining. Businesses are closing. And without new residents, these places will disappear completely. So local governments offer incentives, free houses, tax benefits, support programs, all to attract new people. But even with all that, most houses remain empty, because starting a life in a remote village is a decision very few are willing to make. Number 5. In Shikoku, abandoned homes can go for under $7,000. At this point, you might already expect something unusual, but this is where things start to feel different, because many of these houses aren't completely empty. When you walk inside, you don't just see walls and dust. You see traces of someone's life, furniture still arranged, clothes left in closets, family photos still hanging on the walls. It feels like whoever lived there didn't plan to leave forever. Some left because of financial struggles. Others moved away to take care of family in the city. And in some cases, the owners simply passed away, leaving everything behind, untouched. There's something unsettling about that, because it doesn't feel abandoned. It feels paused. Number 4. In Yamaguchi, houses are being sold for less than $3,000. At this point, the price is no longer surprising. What is surprising is how little comes with it. These homes are often located in areas with almost no infrastructure, no nearby train stations, no hospitals within reasonable distance, no schools, no businesses, just long, empty roads and silence. For someone looking for peace, it might sound ideal, but for daily life, it becomes a challenge. Simple things take effort. Groceries require long drives. Healthcare becomes complicated, and opportunities are almost non-existent. So yes, the house is cheap, but you're not just buying a place to live. You're stepping into a lifestyle that most people aren't prepared for. Number 3. In some regions of Japan, there are entire ghost villages. Not just 1 or 2 empty houses, entire communities. Dozens of homes, all abandoned. Streets with no footsteps. Windows that haven't been opened in years. Gardens overtaken by nature. And the silence is constant. These villages didn't disappear overnight. They slowly faded. One family left, then another. Until eventually, there was no one left. What remains is a snapshot of the past. A place where time stopped, but never moved forward again. And standing there, you realize something. This isn't rare. It's happening all over the country. Number 2. In Fukushima, things are different. After the nuclear disaster in 2011, entire Manatake were evacuated. Not just a few homes, whole neighborhoods, left behind almost overnight. People had to leave quickly. Some thought they would come back in a few days. Others believed it would only take weeks, but many never returned. Years later, some areas are still restricted. Others have reopened, but the damage was already done. Houses remain empty. Shops are closed. Streets are quiet. And inside many of these homes, time is frozen. Calendars still hanging on the wall. Objects exactly where they were left. A moment captured and never continued. Number 1. Across Japan, there are over 8 million empty homes. Let that sink in. 8 million. In one of the most advanced countries in the world. A place known for technology, innovation, and dense city. Quietly dealing with a problem most people never hear about. Because this isn't just about cheap houses, it's about something much bigger. Japan's population is shrinking. Fewer people are being born, more people are aging, and entire towns are slowly disappearing. Year after year, house after house, until nothing is left. So yes, you can buy a house in Japan for less than an iPhone, but now you understand why. These houses are not just cheap, they're a reflection of a deeper change, a silent shift happening across the country. And the real question is, would you actually live in one of these places, or are they cheap for a reason?